be part of my group or not, brother? Ah, Squire Altenia. Manbear approaches. Well met, Manbear. It does my spirit well to see you again. You come at a good time. Squire Altenia is presently briefing me on the latest developments on the war front. The main host of the Allied Forces Northern Expedition now marches for Zarkabard. My unit, Carmine Swallows, never spits, has been recalled from furlough and will shortly depart to merge with them. And that is why I come here today, to say my farewells. In this age of tumult, we know not when the meeting with loved ones may prove to be the last. All will be well, surely. From the bits and pieces of rumor I have scavenged from Kingdom Knights, the Beastman force is in decline, and far from the menacing presence it was once. Once was? The Griffin's nose for intelligence is as keen as ever, I see. But a mystery lies amidst the trend of decline, to be sure. Many an eyebrow has been raised over why a great many orcs survived Tabnazia and now prowl the Northlands in force, when other Beastman units were nigh annihilated. Tabnazia? Annihilated? Yeah, what did you think that explosion was, man? Oh, never mind that. There's nothing of significance. Yeah, we just can't access part of the world anymore. No big deal. It's fine. Don't worry about that, guys. It'll be fine. That'll be quite enough, Altenia. Military secrets are more burden than privilege, and I would remind you not to afflict others with them. But, Viscount... Diphon? Diaphon? Diaphon? Dathan? Ethan? Diaphon. Please forgive me, sir. I should practice more caution from now on. It has been a while, Manbear. A little bit. It's been a little bit. Totally remember this guy. Absolutely. Elialis? His word of your heroic feat against the notorious Bloodwing horde out in Jugner has been battering my ears without cease. Ah, would that I were there to behold the moment the orcs turned tail and ran. Do not agree, Altenia? Oh, yes. Manbear was magnificent in battle, so I'm told. Examil's welfare still weighs heavily on your mind, understandably. Yes, sir. We've yet to determine the location of the Cardinal Stags, 'tis true, but take heart, for the hour is still young. The current geomantic disturbance obstructs all means of communication, or so the scholars say. That would explain why you've been unable to regain contact with Count Orshiat and his knights. But under the Count's astute leadership, it is like as not the Cardinal Stags already strike out for Zarkabard as we speak. Yeah, probably. I, too, am inclined to optimism. Action before thought is a key to survival, and Examil has always held fervently to this belief. Same was true of his father, lad. I'm pleased to hear the blood of House Orchiat runs strongly still. Orchiat? I don't know. Thank you for your words, Viscount Diphon. You too, Roland. I shall try not to worry beyond reason. But if I might ask, sir, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company? Ah, yes. That had escaped my mind momentarily. Seek a word with Justine. Have you not seen her? Captain? She'll have to have reserve chocobos issued out for other units journey north. Though naught was mentioned of location. That is information enough. I have an inkling to see as to her whereabouts. I have an inkling as to her whereabouts. Blackbird Lane. Sir, there is time still before my unit's scheduled departure. Might I accompany you in search for the captain? Why, your company would be most welcome, Altenia. I bet it would. Farewell, Manbear. Roland. Promise you'll not do anything rash. Understood? We promise. Well, he promises. Farewell, Squire Altenia. Oh, and should you perchance catch sight of Captain Justine, let her know to seek us out at Blackbird Lane. Ma'am. Yes, you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for the follow, bot. The controls not work on kick? I don't, whatever. Egads. It just occurred to me that I'm not familiar with Captain Jacine's appearance. However, a short while prior, I did observe a female knight of seemly demeanor conversing with the stable master by the corral. She concerned herself with the number of sure-legged chocobos. Could that have possibly been the captain? I don't know, man-made. Cool. What's that? Looking for Captain Jacine, are we? Well then, in that case... Captain Jacine, visitors to see you, ma'am. You'd probably say mom, huh? She looks exactly like the other girl with red hair. I don't believe we've met. What would you have of me? The lieutenant wishes to have a word, you say? Here come, I hear people. Oh, it's those two. I said that it looked exactly the same. Hey, Bear. Sorry, I'm yawning. Roland told us we could find you here. Ah, Captain, we've been searching for you. Friar Altenian? You expressed your thanks to Manbear here. I had a mind to go to Pikeman's Way to make arrangements for provisions, and I'm only here still because he came calling. For the chocobos. Aye, all healthy mounts needed for the journey have been procured. They're being bartered up as we speak. That's wonderful. It is welcome tidings indeed, for we may have need of them sooner than planned. I presume 'tis for that reason you wish a word with me, Lieutenant. Perceptiveness severes? Her perceptiveness serves you well, Captain Jacine. You said? Indeed, in the black of morn, a royal messenger delivered word of an enemy spotting. A large beastman host passing through Battalion Downs at speed. Battalion Downs? Has the region not already been swept clean of beastman presence? Elsewise, the enemy's objective is... the sparsely defended rear guard of our Zarkabard-bound host. Yes. As much as I fear it, few explanations make for a better fit. Very well. A change of plans, then. The Carmine Swallows. Departure shall be pushed forward to the earliest hour possible. We shall strike out for Busey and lie in wait to intercept the beastmen. Altenia, ready to relay the news to all squires and have them make ready to march immediately. Yes, ma'am. Carmine Swallows would have the honor of your company on this operation. I too shall add my name to the petition. Can we rely upon you in battle? Can we reply upon your battle prowess at Busey, Manberry? Yeah, I suppose. The kingdom, nay, the entire allied forces, is indebted to you yet again. I thank you. Fuck the kingdom and the allied forces. The entire world owes me. Let us converge directly at the glacier. Take all care and avoid unprofitable encounters with the enemies you make your way. You got a cutscene or something? Yes. Hmm? Look at this dude pulling up with his squad of ladies. Damn. No, he's popular. It seems that Manbear is always one step ahead of us, Altenia. You know it, baby. One step ahead of you and 10 steps ahead of everybody else. I believed in my heart that you would come, Man Bear. Well, I told you I was going to be here. All right. That's fine. She must have forgot. Hastily, though we prepared for our departure, it shames me to think that we were left in your wake yet again. I'm fast as fuck, boy. It's fine. Well met, Man Bear. Altenia has shared with me much of your exploits on behalf of the king. Oh, yeah? For his face? Suffice it to say, my expectations of you have been raised to lofty heights. Well, get ready to get let down, lady. Now then, without further ado, let us prepare a rousing welcome for the approaching Beastman force. I propose we first dispatch scouts to ascertain the enemy's route of passage. I cannot claim to be well acquainted with this region and would feel most comfortable entrusting this matter to you, Lieutenant. It would be my pleasure. Let us do it this way, then. Me and you, we're gonna go hide and check behind that tree over there. Everybody else, fuck off. Each reconnaissance squad shall comprise 2 scouts. Captain Jacine, and if you and Altenia could form the first squad, I would place the western area in your charge. Understood. You 2 ladies, not important to be enough to be named. I would be most obliged if you could center your activities around the eastern reaches of the glacier. Lastly, Man Bear and myself shall tend to the... Why we got a sausage party it, man? I want to go with the girls. Shall tend to the area surrounding the northern tower. That is where the likelihood of the enemy's passage is greatest. It's like when Fred splits up the group and sends Shaggy and Scoob alone by themselves and takes the girls with him. It's not fair, man. Stick me with the dog. Alright, at least the dog won't bitch, you know? That is all. The remaining troops shall remain here and camouflage our position. Yeah, the bright red outfits in the snow. Good camouflage. Shit, the epic music's coming on. Attend me well, one and all. Few in number as we are, the outcome of this operation rests entirely upon our herding of the enemies to death's door. Next. The key to victory this day is to find and not be found. Remember this always. May the goddess smile upon us. And what might these be? Well, it said they were giant footprints, so. Oh, Man Bear, these footprints. Judging from their enormity, they're that of a Gygus, I'd wager. But see how several identical sets seem to pace to and fro. Does this not strike you as odd? Not really. The mobs just kind of wander around. Man Bear, then nothing is amiss. We're being watched from the shadows, likely an enemy scout. Let us entrap the fiend. We shall maneuver to the opposite side while you position yourself within the tower's shade. Wait my signal to pounce on the prey. Hell yeah. Whoop his ass. Do I actually have to do something, or is this just going to be the cutscene still? I hope it's just the cutscene still, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I am very sneaky. You cannot see me. Totally hidden. Look at him. Can't see him at all. What a master of disguise. It must be the signal. Gone. But withered. Ha! I knew I recognized that earnest expression. Is it that damn cat again? Oh no, it's this shithead. Exnil. It pleases me to see the two of you in good trim. Bilialius? Bilalius? Manbear? I don't know. What up, John? How you doing, man? Why do I find you standing here before me? Were you not bound for Tavnazi in the company of Count Arkiat and the Cardinal Stags? Well, yeah, there was an explosion, though. The answer would make for a rather lengthy story. Did he not know about the whole... He get kidnapped, killing the behemoth, and exploding the continent thing? No, he wasn't there for that? Guy living under a rock? Put it simply, both the reason and means for our foray to Tavnazia have been lost. Yeah, they blew it up. That is regrettable. And what of the Count and his knights? How do they fare? All in the unit are hale and hearty. Thank you for asking. As a matter of fact, they're headed for Zarkavad to join with the Royal Knights even as we speak. It gives me heart to learn that all this is well with the Cardinal Stags. Speaking of which, why are you not with them? What business have you out here on your own? Rest assured, I'm not here for some frivolous undertaking such as the building of snowmen. And I might ask the same question of you. Very well. A large enemy host has been spotted marching through Battaglia Downs. Our purpose here is none other than to lay an ambush. An enemy host? That rings a bell or two. It's obvious you possess knowledge we do not, and I would thank you to share it with us. I know the enemy battalion of which you speak. In fact, I've been on its trail for quite some time now. The targets of your ambush are elite Bloodwing Horde soldiers under the command of one Zogbog. Bloodwing Horde, you say? Unit led by the Kingslayer, the same that laid siege to Sandoria? This truly bodes ill. Manbear, I should take word of this back to base camp and await Captain Jacen's return. Thence we shall draw up the finer details of the operation. So we came all the way out here for nothing is what you're telling me. Meanwhile, it required you examine the peculiar footprints and report back with your findings. I shall see you back at base camp. All right, yes. Typically, I got to do all the work again. Fine. What's this talk of footprints? I don't know, man. I'm just as lost as you are. My experience in Vunkerl does not lie. These prints belong to Gygus. Not an awfully bright herd from the look of things. They've gone and gotten themselves royally lost, the hapless dunces. Hit lost, but they found your ass. Take cover. They'll never find us inside the only building anywhere near here. There's only 5, man. I could definitely take them. Ugh. They're probably hungry. Look how scrawny they are. They're all ribs, skin and bones. The bent big toe on the big fellow there looks to be a match with the set of prints. How? Guy's scoping out toes from a mile away. Eyes off the grippers, dude. It couldn't be. Lend me your ear. Earlier, I spied many a promising fishing spot nearby to here. I need you to go there this instant and catch one of each of the following: a lancefish, a paladin lobster, and a scutum crab. Why? With regards to bait, you'll find that Goliath worms work like a charm. There's a healthy colony of them in the craggy area to the southwest. We haven't time for explanations. Trust me for now. God damn it. Fine. Ah, you've returned. See what manner of delights you have in the fish hamper. You know exactly what I have. You're the one that made me go get the shit. Lancefish, paladin lobster, and a scutum crab. Yeah, exactly what you made me go do. Why are you surprised? Good goddess, look at all these little rascals squirm. That's what I call fresh. Done well, Man Bear. That's the only thing I do, man. It's the only way I do it. Now I must seek the counsel of the wind spirits. A moment of hush, if you will. Why do we need oh, because they're going to make the giants smell the fish. Northernly, perhaps. Understood. Anmir, this time I need you to take the hamper to the cliff edge north of here. Once there, you are to grill the contents to a crisp. You'll be needing these. Portable grill, a tinderbox, some firewood, and where are you holding all this stuff? Blast. I had a mind to lend you my trusty flintstone had it not found a new home when I packed it in a snowball and flung it at the straggling band of orcs. But the young griffins were nothing if not resourceful, and you, Man Bear, were among its most decorated members. I have every confidence you'll find a substitute flintstone. I already have one. Capping your mission, you are to take the hammer, blah, blah, blah. Go about your business after that's been completed. All right, so I gotta go. Where was that? Oh, is that all the stuff I took with me? Took from that kid? Cooking lunch. Oh no, they hungry. How do they sniff? They don't have noses. He's big mad. Ha! In the face! So what's gonna happen now? Best you hasten back and rejoin the Carmine Swallows. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Whoa. Oh, it's that guy. That makes more sense. Where'd he come from? Upon our parting, I returned to base camp only to be greeted by this carnage. It appears we were overrun by the Bloodwing horde before the camouflage could be completed. I feared the ambush operation has failed. Yeah, but he dead now, so... Oh, so are they. Unfortunate. Carmine Swallows are nowhere to be seen, but Captain Jacine isn't one to abandon her post. The others cannot be far from here. We must find them and regroup. They're getting their asses kicked, man. Captain Domian's squad, too, has been decimated. The orcs, they will not be stayed for much longer. I know full well We cannot relinquish this position, lest the Allied forces' northern expedition be jeopardized. There's been no word from Viscount Defon. As yet, nothing. But until there is, we shall surrender no ground to the enemy. Yes, ma'am. Game. There we go. That was a big explosion. Orcish artillery. I like how its mouth opens and closes too. The extra little details. She's a strong woman who don't need no man. There. Altenia. You're struggling. Why continue this vain struggle? Oh, it's Zogbog's ass again. Throw down your arms and you shall be gifted with quick deaths. Assume arrowhead formation. You're about to get a quick halberd up your ass, Zogbog. What's this? A futile attempt at a frontal breakthrough? Oh, please. Mock me not with such puerile strategies. The enemy chooses resistance. Show them not an honest quarter. A big-ass snowball. Reinforcements? Still relying on numbers to win your battles, Zogbog. That voice. This kid again. What? You again? Never fond of dramatic entrances, I see. But now that you're here, what do you hope to achieve? I'd dearly like to see you try and tip the scales against my newly formed Invincibles. All 10 ponds of you. I'll have you know that I've brought friends to the party. Friends, you say? Spare me your japes. Scrawny little halflings like you can come in the hundreds of thousands and still not. Oh. Oh. Huh? Yeah, dude, same. Pog. Clip that Poggers emote right there. That's my Poggers emote, was that. Grab that screen image and cut it out and make that the Poggers emote. So they cooked them some fish and now they're BFFs? But Platheos, how could this be? By what foul means were the Gygas mercenaries made to defect? Falcon Squad, prepare to launch. It should have said prepared to punch. That'd have been funny. Fire! Why don't they throw rocks instead of snowballs? Like, you can't see it, but there's one in the background on the left just happily packing together a snowball. Next, Eagle Squad, prepare to launch. Fire! They're mere snowballs. Don't let me catch anyone flinching at them. Artillerists, return fire. Nice shot, dummy. I don't know, man. Those look like some pretty devastating snowballs. The enemy stands distracted. Now is our chance to strike. Carmine Swallows, charge. Yes, yes. Charge, everyone. Huzzah! Their main ranks have been thinned. Falcon Squad, concentrate fire. Curses. Yeah, blow up their stupid ass machine. Oh, we're back. Invincibles, retreat. Retreat, I say. Hit him with a bomb. Confound that hellspawn brat. Next time we meet, I swear I'll rip off. What is it? You lot? What's the matter? Is it the giant meteor-sized snowball? Laid down and took it. Like a punk. I owe you it again, Manbear. It's time for grilling the catch of the day, of all things. Thanks to you, I was able to lure the other Gygus away and be reacquainted with my old friend Clythios here. Clythios, you have my thanks. This victory we owe to you and your comrades. I look forward to when next we go head-to-head with fishing rods in hand. He grunted at them. Ah, save that line for when, nay, if you ever reel in a larger catch than I. Examil, what unholy manner of covenant did you enter into with the Gygus? Covenant? Why, nothing of the sort. I merely bested him in an earnest test of strength and skill, a fish-off to be precise. Positively intriguing. Examil. So we managed to meet again. But of course, have I ever broken a promise? Not once, Examil, not once. Such a sight is balm for the soul, is it not? Manbear, I haven't much to offer you out here in the field, but please accept this token of my appreciation. The assistance you afforded the young Examil proved pivotal to our victory, so I'm told. What is it? What is it? What is it? Gimme. Come on, I want to see what it is. It seems an awful shame to let them go. Their presence could well steer the course of the conflict. The debt owed has been repaid, and I would not ask for more. Besides, could you imagine the mayhem they're likely to cause, lumbering about Sandoria? I must admit, it touched my heart to see that a gentle mien thrives beneath that fearsome exterior. After such an experience, one cannot help but wonder if the beastmen are really that different from us. Would that there be a night come to replace the departing Gygus? That emblem. Lord Examil. Lunard? Lounard? Leonard? What's happened, man? It concerns your father, Count Archiet, sir. What? Father? What now? My lord, wait. Well, at least he took off on a chocobo this time instead of on foot. He can't get aggro. Tenia, it would seem that an ill wind blows to mar today's triumph. But war is no kind master. No respite does he offer the weary. I must needs march on to Starkbar to join the Royal Knights. Please give Captain Jacine my regards. Farewell and be safe. Damn, he's cool. Count Devon. May the goddess watch over you. I think she likes it. Halt! None shall pass. What? None shall pass. Oh, there's only you, Manbear. If you seek Examil, he cannot attend to guests at this time. The entire company has been plunged into the depths of shock. Count Orchiat, you see, was felled from his mount by an arrow taken to the chest in an orcish ambush. To further compound matters, the arrowhead was dipped in a poison most vile. I fear he will not live to see another dawn. Confound it! And only I detected the Bloodwing Horde scouts but a second sooner. Would not have come to this. Oh, just letting them right there on the snow, huh? All right. That's fine. Leave them be, man bear. Deprive them not of their final moments together. Oh, that's fucking sad. First his buddy died. XML. Yes, father. Now his dad's gonna fucking kick the bucket? This belongs to you now. This kid lost like his BFF and now his dad's dead. He's gonna fucking turn into the fucking, he's gonna be Thanos, man. Father, this ring is worn by none but the rightful head of House Orciad. Jaramus. At your command, my lord. My eyes, they darken. I haven't much time. Here now my last orders as your captain. I hereby relinquish command of the Knights of the Cardinal Stag to you, my lieutenant. Waste not the knight's strength on burial. Leave my body to the beasts. Wow. Well. Father. Farewell, my lord. It was an honor serving for you. Captain. Alright, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go super villain, or is he gonna go like Emperor of Mankind and unite the fucking, you know. Hear me well, Knights of Cardinal Stag. By order of the late Count Orciad, leadership of the unit has been passed to me. Those whose hands can yet grasp a blade, stand with me now. We go to exact a blood price from the accursed beastman for the life of our fallen captain. Jaramus, cease this madness. The knights are unfit to engage the enemy, let alone march. Why, those words become you not, Lord Exenmil. Pray allow me to educate you. In war, troop strength alone does not the victor decide. Morale plays a role as prominent as any other factor. Ask a dozen good generals this, and a dozen shall reply so. Cardinal Stags are united in grief and anger over your father, their captain's death. Time to strike back is now, whilst the desire for retribution burns fierce and new. Unless, was the young master's intent to say that he has lost his stomach for battle? I am afraid. Oh no, wrong. I am afraid. Deathly afraid. Father shan't ever forgive me in this lifetime, nor the next, if I allow you to hobble to your deaths, shouting his name. Now then, I believe a kingdom unit is positioned on our left flank at present. What is their identity? What? How came you by that? Scruple over such details later, man. Give me the name. Very well. They be Captain Rongelot's Iron Rams. Learning of our unit's state of disarray, they've temporarily halted their advance a short ways westward in order to safeguard our weakened ranks. Of all the units out in the field, it had to be the bearded brutes. Well, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Danbury, you've done much for me already, yet I must request another favor. As always, you know, no surprise there. I need this message delivered to the Iron Rams. Yeah, another fetch quest. Cardinal Stags haven't the strength remaining to engage the Bloodwing Horde in the open field. As such, we shall assume the role of bait and lure the beastmen into an ambush. The Iron Rams lie in wait. When the bait is taken, they shall sound this stag horn. It reproduces the stag's cry at such a pitch as would carry across even the most clamorous of battlefields. That will be the signal for the Iron Rams to appear and dole out a warm reception for our orcish guests. I shall remain here and convince men of my strategy, and ensure that no acts of folly take place. I'm depending on you, Man-Bear. May the goddess speed your way. All right, what horrible thing's gonna happen now? Sir, an unidentified individual has breached the perimeter. I wonder if it's me. Shall I make a pincushion out of him? Stay your bolts. Judging from that silhouette, it's the strongest motherfucker on 2 feet. There's no mistaking it. Verily, that is Man-Bear who approaches. Don't you fucking forget it, buddy. A staunch soldier of the Alliance, he is, and one of after our very own captain's hearts of iron, no less. Well met to you, Man-Bear. What brings you to these goddess-forsaken parts? I don't know, man. Some dumbass kid keeps giving me orders, and I guess I don't have anything better to do. No. We're saving the world. That's what we're doing. We're saving the world. I almost forgot. My bad. What? Is this true what you say, that Count Orkiat is slain? Yeah, man. Tough break, right? And now the impetuous son has wasted no time to put on his late father's mantle and issue us orders. Truly, this is a grim day for the kingdom. Could it be Man-Bear? Man-Bear, is it truly is you? Oh yeah, this is the different kid. They look the damn same. Tyrannus, Pistolot, you'll never guess who just arrived. How did they get that thing all the way here? Did they walk the whole way? I don't think a chocobo would have put up with that. You know? So Examil is still alive and well. Not that I expected any less, of course. Because as I said, is it not that Examil is as resilient as a slime? Well, we all know what a pain in the ass slimes are. 2 damage each hit, motherfuckers. True that. True that. Wait, no, they don't say it like that. Never mind, they don't say it like that. True that. But the resilience of which you speak extends to his personality too. Yeah, man, I'm a fucking pleasure. Here he is again, up to his old antics, planning reckless strategies and getting everyone royally involved. What do you mean me? I haven't done anything, man. I'm just like killing time, bro. Following along because I got nothing better to do. That universally acknowledged fact aside, it is universally acknowledged that I'm the greatest. You're right. I see merit in the former captain's proposal. In union, the Cardinal Stags and Iron Rams stand a far greater chance of survival, if not success. Why doesn't he just shoot missiles out of that thing like the dumbass orcs did? Enough with foolish pondering, you lads. We're up against the notorious Kingslayer and his bloodwing horde, not imaginary orcs in the streets of Sandoria. Such infantile strategy as was proposed by your play friend would never succeed in 100 years. All right, brother, dang. Spare us your ridicule. Your elders are always quick to belittle children. But who was it that prevented the fall of the Garlide Citadel? Us. That's who. Don't you fucking forget it. And tender of age though Examil may be, has stared death in the face and survived some of the most perilous fronts this war has seen. With all due respect, sir, I would measure his combat experience above yours. Damn! Put him on blast like that! Bah! Think what you will, little runts. I haven't the time nor patience to babysit impudent ankle biters. Ah! It would appear the children had the better of you in that verbal bout, Alandison. Aha, you got wrecked by a toddler, idiot. Lieutenant Florius. I'm just gonna call him Florius because that's kind of easy to say. Japes aside, surely you could not mean to suggest we heed the lordling's ill-conceived plan. Why not, man? Let us cast aside our pride for a moment and ascertain whether the plan is, as you say, ill-conceived. Suppose the Iron Rams met the Bloodwing horde in the open field. How likely is it that we would emerge victorious? I don't know. Admittedly, the odds favor us not. The enemy outnumbers 3 to 1, at the very least. All right, then. That much is common knowledge, I believe, and that our routes of passage continue to be severed by the advancing enemy line as we speak is also no secret. Scouting the Cardinal Stags, no more Alliance units remain with which joint operations can be conducted. Follow you my logic? Do you hear what I'm saying, stupid? For the Cardinal Stags to fall before the enemy's advance, it would only be a matter of time before the Iron Rams followed suit. And the boys' proposed strategy to marry the Cardinal Stags' mobility to the Iron Ram's striking power in an ambush operation would be our best hope. Precisely. Poorly as it does my pride to be upstaged by a child, I see no other way. You have the right of it. Get embarrassed, losers. Then it's settled. Let us bring the issue to the attention of Captain Rangelots. Very well. However, I would advise against disclosing the strategy's origin, lest the knights be given pause. Ha! In that we are agreed. And Bear, Rahel. I trust you two were paying attention. Have you any objections to voice? None whatsoever. Isn't that right, Man Bear? Hey, man, I speak for myself, buddy. But yeah, that's fine. To think that we shall soon stand together, shoulder to shoulder with Examil in battle. The prospect is positively invigorating. Dude, you're getting really into this, man. Aye, our chance has finally come. We haven't the luxury of time. I shall personally prevail upon Captain Rangelots to adopt the strategy. In the meanwhile, make all haste and deliver the following message to the young Count. The ram awaits the cry of the stag. Okay, we don't have to be so cryptic about it. We can just tell him what's going on, you know what I'm saying? The goddess preserve. Yes, yes, goddess preserve. Where were those guys a second ago? Good to see you returned. I came straight here. Oh, wait, different kid. The situation has taken an ill turn. Unable to master his desire for vengeance, Jameson correctly struck camp, taking all the able men with him, and to strike back at the orcs. Also know it is asleep. But of your end, I pray you've better news to offer me. This is heartening indeed. You have my gratitude, Man Bear. And it would seem my own Rahal need brothers too. I shall thank them at the earliest opportunity. There is hope still. Let us pursue the Cardinal Stags and prevent them from engaging the enemy prematurely. Yes, yes, let's. Count Orkiad, a moment. I would have you take this, if it pleases you. A vial of military prison powder, my lord. It shall veil your presence from the enemy eyes for a time. Thank you, Veneri. It shall serve us well. Villain? According to Captain Jeremis, the Bloodwing Horde's main host presently occupies caves situated north of our position. I mean, oh, where I already was? Yeah, I know. Should you use up the vial of military prison powder, return hither and I shall furnish you with another. Captain Jeremis left a small supply for the wounded prior to departure, you see. Your help is appreciated, Mary. I leave you the care of the wounded. It would be an honor, my lord. Let's be off, Man Bear. Okay, I was hoping something was gonna happen. Couldn't move my guy around. Shh. Hear the guttural sound of orcish chatter echoing off the cavern walls? The enemy encampment lies near. Now's a good time to use the vial of military prison powder. Okay. I thought we were gonna fight stuff. Let's make haste. Alright, whatever. Captain Jeremus, it seems to me we are vastly outnumbered. Are they lying down, like, hiding, or did they get their head? They're, like, scouting. They're sneaking. They're being sneaky sneaks. Are you certain this is a wise undertaking? What are you talking about? There's like 5 of them. You give it not to despair, man. A knight flinches not before steep odds. First, we must needs ascertain the layout of the enemy camp. Captain, over yonder. Viscount Defon. What business have the Royal Guards here? Homie on the right is shitting bricks over there, man. He's quaking in his Nikes. Has he ever even seen a sword before? Can hear his teeth chattering from here. He appears to be accompanied not by the Royal Guards, sir, but the Iron Rams. All men in position? Good. Now we lie in wait for the stag's cry. At the risk of sounding craven, are we not a little close to the enemy, host? Cardinal stags are nowhere to be seen. Will they truly lure the enemy hither? It's our nation. God, man, fucking amateurs. Huh? Who go there? We know you there. So it comes to this. You lot, stay concealed no matter what happens. Have I made myself clear? Sir, he's fucking running for the hills. What are you talking about? Hail. He, this General Dogveg's renowned bloodwing horde to which much notoriety is attributed. Lone Pointier? Huh. Wanting no. I am Phalalis Estefan, Royal Guard Lieutenant of the Kingdom of Sandoria. If it please his lordship, Dogveg, I would have the honor of crossing blades with him in a duel. We're gonna 1v1 him? Alright. Scrawny pointy ear wanting to fight General Dogveg? Not in 1,000 year. Who say Royal Guard? You have got to challenge me? Very well, I grant your wish. Don't disappoint. Am I gonna have to rescue him again? Well, no, I don't. Am I gonna have to rescue him? I don't think I've ever rescued him before, but... Was he about to smoke this orc, dude? You're on pack watch tonight, homie. Captain, is there naught we can do? Could you try killing all the other shit? Confound it, what madness has seized him that he would engage in the fruitless duel? Have at you. Oh, he's slick with it. Damn! Oh, he's got a 12-foot vertical. No. I can do that too. His name. So you finally make your entrance, lad. What wrong, pointy ear? If all Royal Guard weak as you, I go slay King Destin myself. And why not heir to throne too? Oh wait, that's still the orc talking. And why not heir to throne too? What his name? Yes, Prince Tryon. Wet nurse we catch. She cry his name before she wear my blade like sheep. That's pretty gruesome. You dare threaten the life of His Highness? Unforgivable. I'll not allow you to leave these caverns with your life. No, Phileas. Be blinded not by his taunts. Nah, skin his ass alive, man. Stop hitting his shield. Hit him in the face. Oh, damn. Pray, forgive me. I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, the blonde cutie? Damn, she gonna be mad. You thank me for mercy. Did he die? Boss, you're very strong. We prepare victory toast. Not yet. I smell more rat hiding. Coward, show yourself. All right, homie. Catch these hands. Aramis, why do you stand there as if a statue? Is this not the chance of a retribution you so desired? Yeah, pussy, what are you doing? You were all gung-ho a minute ago. Ha! A reminder I require not, my lord. Are you sure? Because you were just sitting in the fucking puddle of your own piss, laying there watching. Colonel Staggs with me. Oh, now you got your big boy pants on. All right. I don't like this guy. Boss, over there. Barakbok. Bah, more rat than expect. But more rat make no difference. Dogvidegg, you shall answer for all your crimes this day. Who this insolent hell at? Oh. It one of the fucking mods or add-ons took over the where it says lion and highlighted it because it's a fucking trust name. That's funny. Who this instant hellion? If you want death, I make you squire to prince in afterlife. Bloodwing Horde, destroy remaining pointy ear. Yes, boss. I got a hiccup. Oh yeah, I forgot he was supposed to do that. You think I'd be fooled by a worn trick? I don't know. Do you know what's the trick? Do you know the trick? You know that means that there's help coming? It's that angry guy. What that noise? Boss, situation very bad. More night arrive. Like I say, more rat make no difference. You lot finish them. But boss, me think bunch fighting in front, not notice extra enemy. The Orcish ranks have been thrown into confusion in the face of unanticipated reinforcements. Strategy is unfolding as planned. Now's the chance to steal our way through Dogvidegg. Manbear, lend me your hand. You gonna hold hands? I don't know if I'm ready for that. Plus, you're kind of young, man. I'm not trying to fucking visit Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Like, we can like hang out and like beat up monsters together and stuff. But other than that, I'm cool. I'll be over there somewhere. You go do whatever. I'll be like not there. I'm gonna be somewhere else. What this? I assume Gurmoga? Come? Oh, it's that. It's his dog. It seem I underestimate you, pointy ear. You hellion. This strategy you're doing, you have talent as technician. Technician? That's not a word. Tactician. Spare me your hollow flattery, murderer. For taking the life of father, mother, and Philarius. Philius. I shall make you pay the dearest price. You fight for vengeance? Foolish child, your talent go to waste. You have no chance to survive. Soon you be reunite with parent. Ugh. You do well to overwhelm me. But you lose battle. The day belonged to you, if not for my reinforcement. Everybody got reinforcements. Bloodwing Horde, decimate enemy. We take no prisoner. Did I not just kill him? Didn't he die? I distinctly remember kicking his ass. Oh, wait, but we already had reinforcements. See? I remember now. General Dogvideg, I fear I cannot comply with your orders. What? Who say that? You would presume to issue orders to Rongelant State and Destad. Your insolence knows no bounds, pigman. He didn't even call him a maggot or anything. Everyone. Huh? My reinforcement. Where'd they go? They're marching on their merry way to the hereafter as we speak. Damn. They dead. Kill them motherfuckers. Your payment for crimes committed against the kingdom is long overdue, Dogpig, and we've come to collect it. This is for everyone. Is he gonna swat him out of the air like a fly? Oh no, he actually hit him. No shit. Whoa. Whoa. One attack and you're out of breath? Come on, kid. He looks mighty pleased with himself, don't he? That the boy would vanquish his nemesis and realize his quest for vengeance. He wears the favor of the goddess as no other. Huzzah! Long live Lord Exenmeal. Glory to House Orchiat. You did it, Exenmeal. You proved beyond doubt our worth to the elders. Young master, nay, Count Archiat. The command of the Knights of the Cardinal Stag entrusted me by your father. I gladly return to you. No. I bid you hold on to that, Jeramus. I have much to learn from you yet before I am worthy to shoulder such a weight. Aye, my lord. Rock, paper, scissors? Fist bump. Germs. Witness you all this, Alpenmill. You can rest easy in the knowledge that the blood of your valiant line lives on strongly. That's the nicest thing I've ever heard him say. This be no place to bask o'erlong in victory. Forget not for an instant we stand in the heart of Eastman territory. Let us return to base camp. Yes, sir, Captain Rongelant, sir. They're all just gonna fuck off. I gotta walk. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Boom, boom, boom. I thought the kid went home. Oh no, wait, this is what we're here for. Exmil, hell. Feels like the longest time. It's literally 30 seconds. It gladdens me to see you've been keeping well. You lot too look to be in good spirits. Good spirits? Surely you jest. Ever since you abandoned us, we've had to fight tooth and nail to overcome unspeakable hardships. Defending the Garlage Citadel when fully fledged knights were falling about us, and then losing Mache. Sorry. Exemil? Are you apologizing? Aye, that I am. Since setting out on the expedition, many things I hold dear have been lost to me. But standing here now amidst you all is a reminder that not everything is gone. Oh, it please you to know that our unit has been kept in good stead during your absence. But as we are children no more, 'twas unanimously decided that we adopt a new name, the Knights of the Swiftwing Griffin. Children no more, you say? Fooled me. Look like a damn 9-year-old. Swiftwing Griffin? Wouldn't you suffer by comparison to such a grandiose moniker? What nerve! I'll have you know we're not once failed to live up to our proud name. You take that back. I'll do no such things. Have at you! A good old-fashioned slobber knocker between kids? Pussies. Should have at least punched him once. Oh yeah, I forgot. We left him there in the snow. Always got that dumbass grin on my face, man. Oh, she's all bummed out. Tenia. The place the Viscount held in her heart was more vast than we had imagined. Her grief runs deeper than any other. I mean, he was a babe. She's valid, you know, to be sad about it. Amber. Barring some unexpected turns, the operation proved to be a success. Oh, thanks for the follow, Programmer. Programmer Black? How's it going, man? Thanks for following. A convenient line in the story. I cannot thank you enough. As head of House Archaead, I present this to you. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation. Ooh, what is it? Is it something good? Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. On. All right, what's this chuckle fuck up to? I already know who it's gonna be. Yep, there he is. I don't think he was laughing right there. No, oh, he was sneezing from the snow? That's weird. I don't think I've ever got snow in my nose and it made me sneeze before. Blasted. My entire unit of elites annihilated. What could this portend? Does some kind of force work to prevent the tampering of history? Yeah, motherfucker, me. I worked my ass off to do all this shit in history, and now you're trying to fuck it up. Have I so soon reached the end of my rope, bereft of any more useful knowledge of the past? Master Zogbog. Why, you're the one with the penchant for tinkering with machines and what have you. You look for Master Zogbog long time. Want to report about strange blueprint. Master Zogbog in pain? So the situation isn't beyond hope. Now then, tell me, how long will it take until completion? You see nothing like it, Master Zogbog. Very complication. Technologia. Technologia. To make finish, maybe 15, no, 20 years. What? 20 years? What do you propose I do with myself in that time? I need it finished now. Be sorry, Master Zogbog. You're not very bright, so it'd take long time. I feel that, brother. Wait, 20 years, you say? And then it will be completed as sure as day. We're gonna get some more wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey shit here? Yes, Master Zogbog, methinks so. So he's going to travel back to the present time and just hope that everything worked out? Very well. Heed these instructions. Make your way to Gelsba. There you will find a secret cave. That is, you are to continue your research. I shall arrange for more detailed maps, supplies, and provisions to be sent shortly hereafter. Oh, me love machine. Master Zogbog want. Me do. Me go now. I'm still not convinced Zogbog is, like, actually an orc. You talk too good. To taste such sweetness, 2 decades is a fleeting amount of time. Oh, he's just gonna wait it out? 2 decades? Man, fuck that. I'm already bored. I think his husband's name was Dave. Tim and Dave. They were like they had 2 of the most like butch names, and they were the gayest 2 dudes on the planet. They were so funny. Wonder how those guys are doing. Mr. Mykov, allow me first of all to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak with us here today. All right, they're just like reaching into a bag of letters and grabbing whatever they can and throwing it on the table to make up these names. You can't, that's not a real name. Scrabble name. Like those are the letters you started with in your game of Scrabble. Now, if you would, sir, please share with us your inspiration behind this, your latest show. Oh, no. Here we go, this guy. It would be my pleasure. I don't have a lisp. I can't. It's hard for me to talk with a lisp. As I'm sure you knew by now, when it comes to the purest of artistic beauty and excellence, my troop, Mykov, knoweth no bounds. Matters not what a wit whether we stand before the royal throne or with the very bowels of hell. Troop Mykov will continue to dance no matter what the circumstances. Even should the abyss be our destination, Alexei Mykov shall dance to the end of the days. Bravo. Thank you. I'm proud of myself for getting that all out in one shot. Ah, Man Bear, over here. Thank you for coming. You must have heard about Send-Off. Can't say I have. Who's leaving? Is it Lispy Boy? You hadn't? Why am I not surprised? Yeah, nobody tells me anything, man. The only thing they tell me is, hey, go kill this big monster. Tough guy. And then you could leave. To educate you, the knights are being treated to a dance performance on the eve of their departure for Veldania. Didn't we just get back from there? I'm sure you weren't present for Mr. Mykov's interview. Did anything about his interaction? Oh, I'm sure you were present for Mr. Mykov's interview. Did anything about his interaction with the journalist strike you as odd? Glad to hear it didn't escape everyone's attention. I forget what I answered. Those flowery words dripping like nectar from his mouth. Mouse? I know I heard something uncannily similar not so long ago. What? The only person that's talked like him is him. I would have noticed. Here's my theory. This blurring of history and waning of memories could only be the work of a Tomos. Devouring time as it sees fit and doing a rather shoddy job of patching together the shreds. Oh yeah, he forgot who we were, didn't he? Well, it's that. How are the girls supposed to rehearse while you're out here socializing? Hurry up inside this instant. I don't know how this spells socializing. But whatever. We got through it. I'll be right there, Mr. Mykov. I must go and prepare. The Man Bear, just this night. Let's forget all the unsettling events of late and enjoy ourselves to the fullest, okay? I mean, we're friends and all, but I'll be in my room. It's not that I don't like girls, it's that she looks like she's like 12. Ooh, Sir Regilith of the Knights of Ironcrest Hawk. Easy, buddy. Let's take it easy with these. Make me say something I regret. You do Troop Myakov the highest honor by blessing us with your theme presence. We have been beside ourselves with anticipation of your arrival. Sir, the finest seat in the house has been prepared for your viewing pleasure and comfort. You have my thanks. I mean, it's not a very big place, you know. But if it isn't Man Bear, there's a seat beside with your name on it. I bet there is, you zesty son of a bitch. The zestiest in the land. Fabulous to have you here, but I'm afraid young Lilithette won't be gracing the stage tonight. The other girls insist they don't remember her, and they just can't seem to keep in time. Sigh. Wait, why would he... Hold on. If he sighed, why would he have a list? Did he say sigh out loud? What the hell is that? Does he lisp it? Does he have a lisp in his own head? Whoa. If you don't have an inner monologue, but you have a lisp. Well, if you don't have an inner monologue, you wouldn't have an inner monologue. It wouldn't matter. But if you have an inner monologue and you do have a lisp, does your inner monologue have a lisp? Mine doesn't. I don't know why I say that. Like, there's a chance it would. But I wonder. Like, do you think with a lisp? Or do you think, like... Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Troop Mykov, I extend to you our warmest welcome. If they're singing, I'm not going to sing. Tonight we have prepared a special performance to honor the brave knights who will soon leave hearth and home behind to march for the frozen north. Did they miss the part where we just got back from that? Like, we're done with that, aren't we? Please join me now in a spirited round of applause for these indefatigable? I feel like there's a letter missing. Indefatigable. What the fuck does... I know a lot of words. I don't know what the hell indefatigable means. I mean, I could guess something to do with not easily being fatigued, but we're gonna look it up. Able to be fatigued. A person for their efforts persisting tirelessly. Yeah, so I was right. I do know what it means. I just didn't know that that was a word. Feet. Defenders of Sandoria. I learned something today, and so did everyone else. Did anyone else who was there. Thank you, thank you. At this juncture, I would like to call upon Sir Regilith of the Knights of Ironcrest Hawk to say a few words on behalf of the Kingdom's Knights. Hey guys, we just got back. We just got back from up there. A guy died and everything. It was pretty bad. Not really in the mood for dancing right now. Ahem. Please make yourselves at ease. Before I begin, I would like to say that I stand before you as an equal. For truly, no man or woman here is less worthy than I to be given the stage. Fire of war has raged across the realm, from Jugner and Lethane to the very gates of our fair city. In this age of strife, 'tis all too easy to succumb to despair. But never must we lose heart. For though the sun may set, it most assuredly will rise again. Then we may behold the light of morn banishing the darkness. Beastmen may rend our flesh and batter our walls, but never will they shatter our courage. Though blade may break and quivers be spent of shaft and bolt, never shall our hope fade. With our brothers and sisters of the Alliance fighting by our side, we shall weather this storm and emerge triumphant for the children of Altana. Hooray! And the peasants rejoiced. On the morrow, Allied commanders shall convene in Juneau for a strategy meeting. Final stage of the northern... Well, are there any spies here? If you're a spy, raise your hand. You have to tell me if you're a spy. Final next stage of the northern expedition is nigh, and when it finally commences, the rest will become a distant memory for us all. Let tonight be a time of unbridled joy and merriment. Revel, my friends, revel to your heart's content. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. How they gonna dance? I hope they do the Jabberwockies dance. Music is fucking intense. Doth the entertainment not please you, Sir Regiles? Ah, man, it's fine. I'm most pleased, Alexi, I assure you. But I cannot deny that the stage feels eerily empty, bereft of her presence. I think I said that wrong. Yet I cannot deny that the stage feels eerily empty, bereft of her presence. I've been meaning to ask a favor of you. And ask away, my good sir. If there's anything that this simple dancer can do to be of service, nothing would give him more pleasure. And I shall be frank. You're short-handed for the upcoming operation. Oh, you'd have the dancers of Troop Mykov fight at your side? Consider it done. Loath as I am to disappoint, big-footed method runners, not warriors, are what I require. Aw, and poor little me was desperately hoping to see some action. Buddy, I don't think you're short of any action, alright? Success is an operation of such grand scale, you see. In an operation of grand scale, you see, rests upon perfect synchrony between the nations, thus the need for swift relying of information. Why don't you just use link shells? Have we thought of that? Your troops is a recognized and respected name across the realm. Further, I know full well that your people can hold their own in battle should the need arise. Have it for fed. I'd be loath to entrust a role of such import to any other. Oh, you have such a way with words, Sir Regiles. I think he likes Sir Regiles too. If that's the task you have us do, then look no further than Lilthet and this strapping lad here. Look, don't get any strapping ideas in your head. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I say, have we met? I fumble to express myself, but my heart tells me our paths have crossed previously. Yeah, man! Like 20 minutes ago! Where the hell were you? Oh no, he forgot us, and she's all sad about it again. Well, let me introduce Lilithette, my brightest young dancer. Beside her, the man bear, our troop's #1 supporter. Yeah, man, we've met. We're pleased to know that Man Bear Chuck is a decorated member of the Iron Rams. Set my mind at ease, my friend. Once again, was he not there? What was I not there at the same time as him? Did I miss something? Once again, I find myself sinking deeper into your debt. Now then, without further ado, I shall set you to your first assignment. I make for Juneau immediately upon the conclusion of the festivities. I shall brief you regarding the details of the operations hence. May the goddess speed your way. And they're still going, huh? Oh, I just remember my corn dogs. Mr. Mykov, Man Bear. There you are, Lilithette. The things you've been telling me, they were all true. Being erased from people's memories. A debonair gentleman of Thoredley's caliber wouldn't think to indulge in such a tasteless jest. You do have a point. Plus, there's still no sign of Portia. Portha. I can't say that. I can't say that with a lisp. I can't make my mouth do that. What in the goddess' good name is happening to my girls? Portia. I can't make my mouth do that. In light of these recent inexplicable events, I've decided to take a grand jest of faith and believe your fantastical tales of time traveling. It took you a while, Mr. Mykov, but I'm glad you're finally come around. You two are up against those fashion-challenged friends, aren't you? Fiends. You poor thing. I can't imagine how frightening it must have been at times. You don't have to worry, Mr. Mykov. After all, I'm the Moonshade Butterfly, Troop Mykov's rising star. What's more, I have Man Bear to back me up. Together, we form Future Fabulous, the tag team duo that simply can't be beat. Your youthful optimism did always raise my spirits. Mr. Mykov, I want to thank you for your kindness. Looking after me when I first joined the troop, drilling me on the first points of the Krieg stands? To be honest, there was hardly anything left for me to do. It was as if you've been dancing this their entire... since you were inside the womb. Did you ever receive training under anyone? Truth be told, Mother did teach me a thing or two. One last thing, Lilithette. Man Bear. Whenever you feel like things are pirouetting out of control, remember that you can always seek refuge here. I'm not about to forget my own truth poster girl or her trusty sidekick. That's a promise. Thank you, Mr. Mykov. Now that all the formalities are settled, we can get back to focusing on our mission. Something's brewing in Zarkbard. I feel it in the pit of my stomach. I've been trying to tell you for like... Whatever, I give up. With me, Man Bear. Next stop, the Grand Duchy of Juneau. And you two are? Motherfucker, you better show some respect. Come to partake in the Allied strategy meeting. You'd best hurry. All nations' representatives have long made their way to the audience chamber. All right. Oh, the Tarus are here. Excuse me. Joint Operation Headquarters has been established here in the Duchy under auspices of Archduke Camlanot. As you all know, the Allied forces of Altana have been amassing in Belladonna ahead of the looming battle. For a blessing, the mysterious explosion at Tabnazia Peninsula was effectively annihilated half our enemy's numbers. Even so, the Beastman Confederate force, fortified in the Northlands, is reported to exceed 50,000 strong. That's a lot. Commander DeVille has sent word regarding the situation of the Valdonian front, and tidings are grim. Next to no ground has been made in the advance expedition against the Beastmen. The time has come for the Allied forces to hurl its entire weight against the icy walls of Castle's Fall, put an end to this impasse. No, wait. Well, I mean, I already did kill the Shadow Lord, but I guess that's not for a while yet. Captain Regulis of the Knights of the Ironcrest Hawk, step forth. Sir, you're hereby appointed commander of our northern forces with plenary authority over the siege of Castle's Fall. Found out the details of the operation at the meeting to be held hence. Sir, yes, sir. Dropping stuff. Without further ado, I shall explain the particulars of the operation. The forces shall be divided up by nations. Upon arrival in Zarkabard, each nation is to take position at one of the three three rally points indicated. Man, had a stroke for a sec. Pardon my premature interruption, but I fail to see the wisdom in spreading so thinly our limited manpower. Allow me to enlighten you. Three positions, you see, have been chosen by virtue of their distance to the enemy's route of passage, Castle's Fall, and the subterranean cavern, respectively. Subterranean cavern? Yeah, man, I killed a bunch of guys down there. It's a whole big thing. It's alright. It's known that beneath Zarkabard lies a network of caverns that stretches to the bowels of Castle's Fall. By commencing our offensive in concert, we can engineer the enemy's retreat into the caverns, and ultimately the castle itself. Chief Sturm, have you the requested item? Naturally. Captain Bartholomew himself relayed the specifics of your order to me. I thought that was like 20mm rounds. Like, yeah, hell yeah! Bringing out the A-10 Warthog, let's go. At my behest, our Bestoken allies have furnished us with a batch of custom explosives. Yeah, close enough. You know, same difference, that's fine. Upon the confirmation of the enemy's retreat into the castle, we shall detonate the explosive and induce a cave-in of said passage, severing all escape routes. Thence, the siege of Castle's Fall shall commence in all earnest. See. That concludes the first half of the operation. The second half begins with the frontal assault on Castle's Fall. A diversion, to be sure. While the enemy's eyes are fixed on the front gate, a strike force will steal its way to the castle's flank. Oh, gee, I wonder who the strike force is going to be. And thence, storm the keep and deal the killing blow. Maximilian Berger. Hell yeah, that's a dope name. Strategy cell. That's my... Dude, next game we play, that's my name. Maximilian Berger. But I'm going to spell it with a U. A U with an umlaut over it. The strategy shall henceforth be known as Operation Snowstorm. Success rests upon all units involved, moving and breathing as one mind and body. I said those backwards, but same difference. A brilliantly concocted strategy is what I would say had we sufficient troops to execute it. Alright, what's the attitude, buddy? The temperate climes of Sandoria softened your grip on the harshness of reality. Motherfucker, I just spent the last 2 days in the snow. What are you talking about? What? How dare... Yeah, whoop his ass! Legatus Maximilian, please. Best for time as we are, I beg keep your comments constructive. Oh, that was Burger? It turns out Burger's a dickhead. It's quite all right, Mastercaster. Mastercaster, that's an even cooler name. I shan't deny that many a kingdom strategy has been somewhat unorthodox of late. Pray bear with me for a moment longer. I promise that all doubts will be assuaged. Enter. Who are these guys? They're the original jobs in artifact armor. They have 2 armor. With relic weapons. Okay. Are these, so tell me they're the warriors of light. It would be no exaggeration to call them the caulk that shall keep afloat the vessel that its operation stands. Snowstorm. Sparsely manned as our main units are, they can ill afford to focus on naught but their assigned tasks. To allow us the flexibility to deal with the unforeseen, it was deemed that a flying column would best suit our needs. A Hydra Corps is the unit's name. Its configuration has been optimized for adaptability to meet ever-changing face of the battlefield. It's just like all the original jobs. Because they have 2 armor. Fascinating. Yo, give me them bard songs, bro. I see you over there. Great balls of Faraga. If it isn't Paturi Tutori, Jistaru, when I was wondering where you might be hiding, lo and behold, you've gone and joined the Hydra Corps. A long story, but in a nutshell, I was duly invited to become a member-wember. As you know, spells have never been my forte, but here, my Talentarus will get us get to see full use. The Dominion War Warlocks, tongue twister, I leave under your astute leadership. Do try not to bumble-wumble, you hear? Bumble-wumble. You want me to take you seriously? You're going to say bumble-wumble to me? Likewise to you, little brother. Choosing the members for this elite unit, each individual's unique talents were given precedence over proficiency in warfare. Well, this certainly explains why the rumors that master craftsmen from across the Middle Lands had assembled to produce weapons of unequaled might. But I venture to assume that all apprehensions regarding manpower have now been addressed. You assume correctly, Sir Regulus. Please disregard my earlier display of effrontery. Alright, you're forgiven, Burger. Don't let it happen again, though. So this is a celebrated Sandorian commander who has garnered such lavish praise. Yeah, pay attention, buddy. He appears every ilm the shrewd tactician spoke of in rumors. I dare say victory might yet be within grasp. Yeah, so stop questioning it and just fucking do it, soldier. There's a steep and rocky path that lies before us, my friends. But so long as we stand united, there is no mountain we cannot crest. Together we shall restore peace to our lands. For the Emperor. I mean, the final item in the agenda. Allow me to introduce the 2 volunteers who will serve as messengers for the operation. Thrilled to meet you all. I'm Lisette, Troop Mykov's brightest star, and with me here is Manbear, my trusty companion. Why I gotta be the companion? Look, in this situation, I'm the doctor. Okay? You're the companion. Together, we form an unbeatable tag team duo, Future Fabulous. I am pretty fabulous, though. I mean, just check out my shorts, bro. Yeah. And on that note, the meeting is concluded. We shall next meet on the snow-clad fields of Valdania. Ensure that your respective units' passage there is uneventful. May the goddess smile upon us. Yes, yes, goddess and whatnot. Sigh. Sir Regulus has been straining himself ever since the dance performance. Thought of Portia torments him still. He keeps his personal ordeals hidden well behind a mask. But to me, it may as well be made of glass. Oh yeah, that's her dad or whatever, ain't it? Please keep heart, Sir Regulus. Surely we'll triumph over the beastmen, and you and Portia will be reunited. Concern is touching, young lady, but my foremost priority is the operation's success. Private matters have no place on the battlefield, nor in my mind. As commander, I must abide no thought that might impair my judgment. War is a fickle thing. Plan out every single detail, though we might. No one can know how events will unfold. How events will unfold? Now then, we make ready to leave for Zarkabard at the earliest hour. May the goddess watch over you. Manbear, do you know what happened at the Battle of Zarkabard? I was the Battle of Zarkabard! How events are supposed to have unfolded. History tomes state that the Allied forces triumphed despite overwhelming odds, securing victory in the conflict. With so much of history already altered and countless variables at play, I dare not place my trust in the first-hand accounts. On the other hand... Manbear, what say you and I learn more about the campaign from someone who was directly involved? The knowledge should prepare us better for what's to come. Take a brief detour to our present-day Sandoria before we head to Zarkabard. Are we going to talk to that old lady again that we forced to make the potion for us? Cutscene? Hopefully it's a cutscene, like my game's not crashing. Okay, there we go. The sky butthole. What in the world? I don't know, but it looks cool. Our future is fading away. The comet. Are we the only ones who could see it? It was right there, huh? The situation is worse than I feared. We haven't any time to waste. As for who we could speak to... How about Monterlace Elver, whom we accompanied to entreat the aid of Bastok and Windurst in the past? Considering his post, you should be well versed in all things regarding the Crystal War. Whether or not he remembers the two of us, though, we'll just have to find out. There we go. Beg your pardon, my lord. You by any chance... Well, he just said he remembered me a second ago. Hmm? Who are you? Broken game. Game's broken. Completely unplayable. Who are you and what business have you within the chateau? Aww. Same. Literally the same reaction I had. Literally the same thing. My companion and I are, simple adventurers, hungry for knowledge. If my lord could spare the time, we wish to learn about the Battle of Zarkabard. Your request is as music to my ears, young lady. The youth of today show precious little interest in the events of the past, sacrifices that many made to ensure the continued existence of our fair kingdom. Naught would give me greater pleasure than to share all I know. Now then, where shall we begin? Oh no, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Or is he just gonna talk about it because I was there? Or is this the next thing coming up? Are we talking? No, I didn't storm the castle. That's a different battle of Zarkabard. Sadly, though, I am given to understand that none in his unit, the Ironcrest Hawks, survived to return home. So Sir Regulus was the hero. Such a grueling battle it must have been. Wait. I once was told of a man who religiously visited Sir Regulus' grave out in Battaglia Downs. I have no notion as to the identity of that individual, but it might well serve to seek him out. Thank you, my lord. Hey, Mary, let's make haste to Battaglia Downs. I feel like I was just there. moment. Yes, my lord. The resemblance you bear to someone I fought beside during the war is truly striking. An endearing young lady she was, with such strength of spirit as to make one believe naught was beyond hope. That's me! I'm the guy! It is merely but a trick of the mind, surely. 2 decades have passed since then. Were me to meet this day, she would stand before me as a stately matron. You do remember me! Good shit-eating grin on her face. This guy eats shits. There we go. Have you ever been here, Manbear? Yeah, probably once for something. This section of the burial ground is dedicated to the poor souls who lost their lives in the war. Father, too, has been laid to rest here, and Mother next to him. I mean, they could have conserved space a little bit. There seems to be no visitors at the moment. Which reminds me, we came empty-handed. No, we didn't, because I planned ahead. I'm many things, but certainly not an ungrateful daughter. Father was always partial to lilacs. Well, wouldn't you know it? A smart guy like me happens to have 2 of them in his pocket. Hey, Baron, might I trouble you to fetch some from Juneau? You should be able to find vendors that stock them. In the meantime, I'll stay here and give this place a woman's touch. Thank you, Man-Mare. This means a lot to me. Hey, baby. You know I got it. Let's offer a word of prayer, shall we? I mean, I'm not much for praying, but yeah, I'll go. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. I'm here for support. Who's this clown? I shouldn't have said that. That was going to be mean now. Somebody there. Public place, man. Well, I'll be damned if it ain't his very own flesh and blood. There's no mistaking that fiery red hair and them eyes gleaming with mischief. I've heard much about you, but never had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Might I trouble you for your name, sir? I've forgotten my manners, haven't I? Beg pardon, miss. I'm Larzos, retired soldier of the Allied forces. I recognize you. For a guy that looked just like you. Okay, so I'm not crazy. It was him. All right. Okay. I didn't want to say it and make myself look dumb, but okay. Same page. Same page. Like, that's going to be the one thing that makes me look dumb. All right. Okay, we consult the list. Manbear, wasn't this the person sided with Lilith? That's exactly what I was thinking. I had the distinct honor of fighting beside your father in the Battle of Zarkavard. He saved me from so many a bind. I've fair lost count. If it isn't too much trouble, could you tell me of the battle and of Father too? Why, nothing would please this old musketeer more, little missy. He's a good old boy, ain't he? Yes, yes, indeedy, missy. You know, y'all need them to go down there. They put up their castle's wall, man. Zarkavard and the Allies put in motion Operation Snowstorm, a right audacious strategy to draw up your father and lay siege to castle's wall. I like in my head he's a hillbilly now. Yes, the Allies' triumph at Castle's Fall effectively heralded the end of the war. Oh ho, I see you haven't neglected your history lessons. If the siege hadn't succeeded, there would have been no striking down the Shadow Lord. Her red at least played a vital role in our victory, but the price of war was dear. Not a man in his unit was left standing when the fight was through. I'm sure you know your father was a good-natured soul. quick with the jest and true to his word. But on the battlefield, he fought like a man possessed, with ferocity that made mice of beastmen. All of us were hard-pressed to believe he was nursing an injury that whole time. Admired by one and all, your father was a true soldier. It gutted me to hear that the wound claimed him after the war. I got buddies that died face down in the muck. The operation, did it proceed smoothly? Did anything unusual or unexpected occur during the battle? If there's something you recall, I'd love to hear it. Anything at all. Let me see. Now that you mention it, there was this one strange occurrence. It happened just as we were storming the keep proper. I like suck my upper lip above my teeth. Like I got a big old dip in when I make that voice. Making our way towards the throne room, we were cutting through score after score of demons. And there was this blinding flash of light accompanied by a deafening blast. Shocked into stillness, I gazed up and saw a massive cloud floating overhead. Or a star, rather. I'm afraid the years haven't been kind of this old Galka's memory. Whatever it was enveloped in an eerie light. For a space, I thought I was dreaming. So did those around me. We all stood there unmoving, weapons slack in hand. How much time passed, I can't say. But when we finally snapped out of our trance, the ground we stood on was littered with the lifeless corpses of our foes. Standing near me was Sir Regulus, his face deathly pale. I asked him what that was all about, but his jaws were clenched tight. Needless to say, it wasn't the time nor place to be speculating. We just assumed it was some beastman magic that went flash with the next wave of demons. No one's been able to explain the occurrence to this day, or bothered to try, I should say. A star? That ain't all. Sometime after the war, I ran into Sir Regulus by chance. We were reminiscing the past, tankards in hand, when he said something particular about that bizarre occurrence. I don't recall it word for word, but he mentioned a feeling, a quiet pride at spurning an alliance with the darkness. Even as it didn't mean his death. An alliance with darkness? I tilted my head at his words, but being his daughter and all, perhaps you could make some sense of them. That unusual enough for you, little missy? It certainly was. I best be going now. Don't hesitate to call on me if you ever need anything. That's the least I can do to repay the man who saved my life. Thank you, Mr. Larzos. So, Larzos of our reality isn't a minion of Lilith. What was it exactly that transpired at Zarkabard? Seems a decision was forced upon Sir Regulus, something monumental. Whatever it is, it must be averted. Manbear, we must hurry and return to the past, to Zarkabard. Ooh, almost 9 o'clock, gotta take my pills. Gotta remember to take them on time because I have to go for blood on Saturday morning for my bi-weekly test. Oh shit, I ran out of water. All right, I'll be right back. This is actually important. This is something I actually have. All right. Water acquired, pills taken, death averted another day. All right, anyway, back to what we were doing. Goodness, I've never seen so many troops rallied in one place. It truly is the moment of truth. She said truly too many times. For the Allied forces. Oh, here comes the cat again. Ahem. You're late. Behind schedule. Kate Sith. The operation was about to commence without you. Begin right away. The two of you were taking part. If I'm not mistaken, my assumption correct? Of course, Manbear and I will be serving as messengers for the Allies. What of yourself, Kate Sith? Will you be joining us? I have someone with whom I must meet. A prior engagement. As such, I'll leave this end of the business to you in your trusty paws. Do your utmost to steer the Allies toward success, whatever you can. That goes without saying. And I'll be on my merry way. Toodle along. Let's hurry, Manbear. We must first report to the Sandorian forces. Their encampment should be west of here, a short distance before the castle. All right. To the west. Everything need in the box to the west. Never mind. We're in Outworld. Have I been to this? I feel like I've been to this place before. That ain't my cat, is it? I mean, if it is, I'm not gonna be surprised. Okay. Now, what are you up to in here? Now then, off I go to stop Atomos from devouring Vanadil, whence those two came, the brighter of two futures. But how exactly? All right, I still don't 100% trust this cat, but we're getting there. Oh, all right, suddenly snowstorm. What took the two of you so long, may I ask? I forgot he was here. Mr. Mykoff, why are you here? Ever since the troops departed for Tharkabard, I've been ill at ease. Tossing and turning in bed, unable to get a wink of sleep. Then it dawned on me that I simply couldn't stand being left out of the action. So here I am, tee-hee. We're excited to have you join us, sir. How goes the Allies' preparations? Just fine and dandy, it would seem. All units have now taken positions. Can you tell? I'll just believe you. Ironic that the operation would be delayed by its very namesake. It would be unwise to proceed while visibility is compromised. I submit that we await the storm's abatement. Very well, let us not hasten that which could well determine the fate of Vanadil. Their numbers seem far fewer than reports have suggested. Mayhap the explosion of Tadnazia dealt a greater blow to their ranks than we had imagined. Short snowstorm. Praise be to Altana. Well, unless it's an ambush. Pardon my audacity, Thur Leaf. But surely you haven't forgotten about Portha. The poor girl is being held somewhere within the keep, awaiting rescue. Pray forgive me. My priority is to lead the Allied forces, my Ironcrest Hawks, to victory. Beyond that objective, naught else matters. What? No. I imagine she's like a snarky teenager the whole time. What? No. So you're the ones behind all the strange incidents of late, eh? Not the least of all the appearance of them cavernous maws. A tad late to be giving advice now, but you should have kept to the shadows. Marching in here brazen as you please. Gotta be either suicidal or stupid. Is the imp talking? If I might make bold, we consider ourselves neither. It is my mistress's wish that she be granted an audience with his lordship. Oh, the Shadow Lord. I remember when the Shadow Lord was like the hardest shit. Well, looks to be your lucky day. Ahem. Liege Lord of the Dark Kindred, Supreme Commander of the Beastmen Confederate, Great Unifier of Beastmen, the Emperor of Mankind, and Emperor in Waiting of all Vanadale, the Lord of Shadows, that's to say, the Shadow Lord. Mind you, insolence won't be abided in the presence of his mightiness. Kneel in deference? Why did I forget the word deference for a second? Kneel in deference, nay, prostrate yourselves before. That tongue will be the death of you, Flit. What? Aw, they noticed me. A thousand pardons. Incivility was far from our intention, but certain safeguards had to be taken. Likewise. Whoa, couldn't do it that time. Got a frog in my throat. Such an unseemly display in the throne room. Enough of this. Obviously have something to say, so say it. We shall not mince words. We possess knowledge of the future. You know how the Crystal War plays out. Oh, know you how the Crystal War plays out? Should you not be privy to this knowledge, we shall enlighten you. Decades may pass and countless battles may be fought, but this conflict shall see no end. The future that lies in wait is one of the fire and brimstone. The land shall be scorched and washed in blood, only to be scorched once more. Would sound pretty. Oh wait, Larzos. Do we make alternate Larzos a hillbilly too? Don't sound pretty, but it's within the raging flames of conflict that courage and valor find their true worth. There are, however, those who refuse to embrace destiny. A meddlesome cat and naive young girl and her misguided companion. I know he ain't talking about me. I know he's not talking about me. It's quite the motley crew, if you ask me. They come to this age seeking to fabricate a reality stripped of this existence of your two factions. Our two factions. To continue. As such, we come to extend our hand in alliance. A truce until such a time as the meddlers are removed from the picture. It is in neither of our best interests to be lunging at each other's throats while those who would undo us stand poised to slip a knife between our ribs. I don't know why I said that with an upward inflection. That's not shouldn't have. Future indeed. Not that the underworld's ever concerned itself with the laws of time. What do you think, boss? Wouldn't blame me for being dubious. Very well. You and yours will not be met with harassment from my minions until the said matter has been settled. Your assent gladdens me. You two are much alike as brother and sister. Let's do well by one another. You sure about this, boss? But one of your origin should not be incognizant to the aura of darkness they possess. Well, you have the right of it there. It is settled. As a gesture of goodwill, we shall make our troops available to you in the coming battle. They have an army of demons under their command can only mean one thing, but... Fine. As the boss said, no harassment from us. You're free to go as you will. What could they have demons under their command mean? Don't skip over that. Further, we have taken the liberty of arranging a distraction that should serve to confound your besiegers. Alright, but are we gonna distract the distraction again like we did the last time, or no? All this elbow rubbing between friends and foe is as if we're back in the age of beasts. Whatever happens from this point onwards, I can't imagine me Master being displeased. Magnificent performance, milady. Performance? Expressing murderous intent does stiffen my shoulders, so slacken your vigilance for not an instant. You must be poised to go on the offensive as soon as the cat is removed and their accursed future devoured clean. As you wish, my lady. Or you could cut the tension with a butter knife. Oh no, please no, don't notice me. Nobody here. Well, yes, ma'am. I had assigned you a task. You were to take care of a certain halfling. What became of that? Halfling? Horse choke? I asked you a simple question. Forgive me, my lady, but how do we know for a fact he's in Winders? Each pathetic word of excuse sputtered out serves only to truncate your life. No matter. Should he be foolish enough to prove himself unamenable, we need but tighten our stranglehold on the Federation. From this moment on, you shall bear his burdens as your own. Have I made myself clear? Yes, milady. Whining like a little bitch. Little baby back bitch. Crying like a little baby cry. Why crying, baby cry? Scott reporting, sir. Northbound Beastman Battalion has been sighted passing the checkpoint. The time has come. Attend to me, one and all. Attend me, one, not attend to me. Attend me. Listen up, everyone. Operation Snowstorm is hereby commenced. After we waited for the snowstorm to fade away. Right. On my signal, we move out. Winders first, with Fastock and Sandoria to follow. So is Winders about to betray our shit right now? You two, take word to the other nations' encampments. At first I thought that said lol. Because lo, the storm has abated. The goddess watch over us. My comrades, faithful children of the goddess. Our journey has been long, but the end is in sight. The final battle to preserve all that we hold dear has begun. I have a feeling that this isn't the end of the storyline, but Mr. Bykov, isn't there anything we can do for Portia? Don't you worry. For Reggie, if not some heart fruit, I'll wager he's got a dozen tricks up his sleeve to bring her back to us. I hope so. I hope so. I forgot, very teenager. In the meantime, we each have duties to perform. You're supposed to deliver messages to the Winderthian and Bethoken encampments, yet messages took me a second. Methageth, it says, and my brain couldn't get over the fact that it says Methageth or Methageth. Yes, sir. Federation forces stationed throughout southeast of here. It could be your first stop. Hurry along now. Southeast, okay. Look at all the Taras. Hello. That young lady there. Allied Messenger Lilithset reporting, sir. Come with word from Sandorian encampment. Operation Snowstorm has commenced. Is His Excellency Warlock Warlord Mobile Akbel present? The Warlock Warlord is currently attending to matters elsewhere. What matters elsewhere? What are you little shits up to? In his absence, Master Caster Kail Peel here has been appointed acting commander of Winter's Northern Forces. Oh, I see. What's this? I leave to check on my girls for a moment, and what do I come back to? Find you with cheeks all flushed, nattering away with some dancer lass? Bad Master Caster. Bad Master Caster. You're supposed to be leading us, for crying out loud. Get a hold of yourself already. What? He's got it all wrong. It's not what it seems. I mean, who do you take me for? My fearless ladies, the hour has come. Our objective is to purge the caverns of enemy presence, after which our Bestoken allies will enter to plant explosive charges. Are they making the Tarus and shit go in because they're all short? They could fit in the tiny places. All right. It's high time we saw some action. Do your utmost to reduce enemy numbers and clear the path for those who are to follow. Speed is of the essence. Enter the cave, make mid-speed of the enemy, walk out and wipe the blood off our weapons. What's this supposed to be? Kindergarten? Yeah, you tell him, sister. Master Caster, keep a close eye on our performance today. Share all you see with the Warlock Warlord. He's the one holding the coin purse for our pay, you know. Typical. Only now do we learn to appreciate Master Lako's flair for dealing with Mithrin mercenaries. You don't have enough shiny objects. Today she got a couple of laser pointers. It would have been way easier. Oi! Why are you two still dawdling about? Come along. Huh? You talking to us? Who else could I be talking to? The Star Sybil? We're gonna raise some serious hell today. Wake the dead. Don't go tripping over any tails. Before you go, take this Mage Light signal flare. You'll need it to signal your entry into the cavern. For the benefit of our Sandorian and Bestoken allies, they kept informed of our movement. Fares are available if you need for another. Now go and do Winders proud. I mean, I'm gonna go, but not because you told me to. Let me go back and clip all those times where I had to read stupid lines out for the stupid lisp or the Tarus or anything. So I can clip me being stupid reading scary, wary voice lines from Taruwarus. Impressive work, ladies. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I didn't see a single one of them in there, by the way. Not calling anybody out, I'm just saying. With the aid of your extra hands, we fulfilled our objective with the least of fuss. You've done Winders to great service. Did we, though? Isn't much, but do accept this token of our gratitude. We're times better. I would have offered you a more fitting reward for your deeds. Do you think it's possible for Tarus to have deep voices? Or do you think they are all squeaky? Hear me, one and all. That marks the end of but the first phase of the operation. Prepare yourselves well, for a long and arduous besiegement is yet to come. You know, besiege a castle with like 15 guys. Let's not waste any time, man. Next we must relay the message to the Bestoken army, northeast of here. Alright, what kind of dumb shit do I gotta do there? Guys just standing around for, man. Get to killing. The two of you are. Well, if it isn't my favorite maiden of the battlefield. You even brought your friend. Lovely to see you again, sir, but I feel we haven't had time for a chit-chat. Haven't time for chit-chat. Canberra and I bring word from Sir Regilise. Yeah, we do. Winderstein's signal flare went up just a moment ago, so we've been expecting you. And I suppose we needn't tell you that Operation Snowstorm is hereby commenced. Understood. Get after it, Bartholomew. You heard the lady. It's time for the Republic to enter the fray. 2nd and 4th Divisions, make ready to enter the caverns. Oh no, I gotta do that shit again. Oh, it's different. 1st and 3rd Divisions provide support by eliminating any hostiles encountered. Don't make me go with them. Don't make me go with them. Hi there. Trust we can rely on your cooperation as well. I mean, if I have to. The Republic's effort comprises two stages. And we need you to partake in the first. That's it. Nope, that's not what he said. That is, the weakening of the cavern's structural integrity through strategic blasting. This will serve as groundwork for the mission's second and final stage, the grand finale, Oakley. An operative position within will give you a complete briefing. It's found to be as simple as fractal geometry. That's the only math class. The only class I've ever failed in my life was geometry. Me and math do not get along. One last thing before you go. Take this alchemical signal flare here and use it as you enter the cavern. It will serve to inform the other two nations of our progress. In likely event that you fail your mission, return here and I'll provide you with a replacement. Good luck! Thanks. Hello there, soldier. You must be the extra pair of hands Chief Sturm sent word about. No time for pleasantries, I'm afraid, so perk up them ears and pay attention to the briefing. Republic's task is strategic blasting of key locations in these caverns, and you're going to be helping us out. An assortment of our scout and engineer operatives, 24 in all, have already assumed positions and planted the explosive charges. By detonating these charges, we weaken the structural integrity of the entire passageway, priming it for the big one that'll send them filthy beastmen scurrying back to their den. That is, if they don't get buried alive first. Is that how I laugh? But here's the rub. Simultaneously detonating all the charges to draw the enemy's attention and blow our cover. That's why we'll be doing it 5-8. That's all, folks. One explosion after the next. And this is where you come in, soldier. You'll be the fuse, so to speak. Huh? What's that supposed to mean, you ask? I was just getting to that. First, I'll administer you with a special stimulant that'll boost your mood. Hell yeah! Ventbert's in the chat. But that's not... No, that won't... Ventbert won't help you go faster. But that's not the only function, mind you. Approach an operative while the stimulant's still in effect. That's their cue to detonate their charge and leave the cavern. Report back to me when all 24 charges have been detonated and operatives are safely evacuated. There's one detail you ought to keep in mind. As a countermeasure against espionage, the stimulant's effect is designed to fade out after a time, but the benefits will remain so long as you keep moving and setting off the charges. Okay. If the stimulant wears off halfway, come back here and by either talking to an operative or by using one of them ends. Of course, this means you'll have to start the mission over from the top. Hell's an ensign, you ask? See that thing behind you? That's an ensign. One of the Republican persuasion, to be precise. I think these have been placed throughout the caverns to expedite our operatives' movement. They should come in handy if you plan on doing the mission as a group, as well as in emergencies. Now, here's one last tip before I send you off. The instant a charge is detonated, run towards the blast. Beyond the explosion, you'll find your next man. Now then, I'm going to administer the stimulant. Report back to me after all 24 charges have been detonated and the operatives safely evacuated. Same goes for all if you fail. All right. We're good to go? Let's get it on. Oh, you do have to do it all in one shot. Yeah. Enough with your fucking mouth. All right, if I can't fucking pass it this time, I'm calling it there. Damn right it was a success, thank to me. Now all that's left to do is wait for the command to send everything crumbling down. Chief Sturm herself will be sure to hear of your exploits from me. You can count on it, soldier. Oh, cutscene. Oh, welcome back. It appears the mission proceeded without hiccups. Yeah, you could say that. The stage has been set over here, so feel free to resume your order of business. Gee, thanks for your permission. Our task is done, Manbear. Time to return back to Sandorian encampment. Ooh. With the recent blow to the Dark Kindred's ranks. Oh wait, no, Larzos, he's the hillbilly. With the recent blow to the Dark Kindred ranks, the Allies have gained a slight advantage. How shall we proceed, my lady? Employ our next playing piece. The game's crowning moment is yet to come. Very good, my lady. This the same as Sir Regilisa's? That is the seed of a future. Two worthy individuals possessed of one heart shall be drawn together. Then the master shall descend. Share the same hopes, strive to realize the same dreams, and together you shall live on. The fortitude to overcome the pain is within you. Soon it begins. Soon he comes to Castle Sval. Who? Is it somebody I already know? What's this? Hmm. What you might you be, eh? Phew. I thought for sure I was gonna get sucked out of that. Messenger reporting, sir. Both Bastock and Winters have finalized their preparations. Yeah, but them Winters motherfuckers are suspect. Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Hmm? Vigilise. We stand before the final phase of the operation. With the collapsing of the underground passage, the siege of Castle's Vault commences in earnest. All nations, regroup. Strike units. The detonation of the explosive is your signal to flank the castle. During this time, the Ironcrest Hawks will raise such hell as would permit the enemy. Hold on, I hiccuped and threw me off. During this time, the Ironcrest Hawks will raise such hell as would permit the enemy no time to pry their eyes from their front gate. Vigilise, please. What, Vestillette? What is it that you so badly wish to say? I must know. Your decision regarding Portia, is it final? I will not repeat myself. As commander, I cannot be fretting over the welfare of a single woman whilst the outcome of war hangs in the balance. I know full well where my responsibilities lie, as should you. Your Matter Falcons, the Leonian War Warlocks, and the Republican 3rd Division form the strike force in that order. Do not fail us. Understood. Let me through. Let me through, I say. Sir Reg Leith. What is it? Picked up a curious object believed to have been dropped by a Svalbound Beastman battalion, sir. We suspected their means of communicating. This is a link pearl. Another blessing. With this, we can intercept the enemy messages and know their movements in advance. Something tells me that didn't come from the enemy. Is someone there? Portia? Is it truly? Oh, that voice, Sir Regiles. Listen to me, Portia. Where are you? Uh, I'm in a cell in Castle's. Found it. The signal's breaking up. You mustn't come. I want to save you. Damn it, woman. That's not what he said. He screamed her name, and I'm not doing that. Damn it all to hell. Shaken. Jalise, we enter the final phase of the operation. Have the Matter Falcons ready to spearhead the strike force. Forgive me, sir. I ought not have brought this damnable thing upon you. No, none is to blame. I feel for your I feel for your plight, sir. Ain't there nothing we can do? Would that there were, but I fear my hands are bound. Reallocating our limited manpower for personal ends would prove fatal to the operation. Ah, I if if I alone could, but Eslet. Hmm? What is it? I shall join the Matter Falcons. What? But who will lead the Ironcrest Hawks? Lieutenant Ethelbert is more than capable of command in my stead. Further, with General Khosrow himself afield, the diversionary effort shall not suffer from my absence. I shall signal the strike force's readiness to the Basstalkers. Initiate the frontal assault at the first sound of the explosion. Understood? Sir, yes, sir. During the course of our onslaught on the castle, I alone shall keep watch for Portia. Regilise. No ill shall come of this if we capture Sval with due haste. I, for one, would welcome an extra sword arm among my men, and few are surer than yours. But all the same, I'm obliged to voice my concern. Have you thought this through? I needn't remind you the abandonment of one's station is considered such a serious breach of protocol. Your concern is appreciated, but quite unnecessary. For as long as the operation succeeds, I shall gladly submit myself to whatever punishment the disciplinary committee cares to mete out. Sir Regilise, allow us to accompany you. I knew that was coming. Please, sir, we'll not make a burden of ourselves. Very well. You may come. Thank you, sir. All right, so now we enter Castle's Wall. Or maybe we have another cutscene first? We just may. Checkmate. The game is won. It rends the heart to see a young life come to premature end. But such is the harshness of reality. Goodbye, my pitiful Illicet. Really got it out for her, huh? Our path takes us through the Baileys. From there, we begin our encirclement of the keep. Portia is being held in a cell somewhere within the castle. We locate her and bring her with us. Come on, Man Bear. Let's go and reclaim our future. Understood, sir. Standing there staring. All right, sorry. So we finally come face to face with the infamous castle's wall. Just staring at it from here is enough to set my hairs on end. Oh, that was Lilithette saying that. This is the strike force. Do you copy? Why, Sir Regulus, I had been under the impression you were partaking in a diversion. There have been minor changes. Strike force stands at the ready, awaiting the detonation. Make it so. Number one, we have the order. Do it. Do it. Right away, sir. You want me to cover? You may want to cover your ears. Zarkabard is about to undergo some major landscaping. Just get a little witchcraft here. Quick flash of the pantaloons. An explosion. Oh, is that one of the explosives? Kill them all. Good thing I'm inside already. They come. Ready your arms. That guy looks just like me. How does he see through that? Fire at will. Hope you can see the stuff. Pincushion them damn demons. All right, demons are immune to arrows. Okay, no, they're not. Yes, they are. Ah, hack and slash at each other. So it begins. All units, move out. The enemy is preoccupied with the frontal assault. Now's our chance. Or are they? Or are they? Who's this guy? Who's big britches over here? Counting bifrons? Send word that the red-haired girl has been sighted. Commotion out front feels all too contrived. I smell a plot. Go forth, my minions, and strip the enemy's ruse of its cover. All right, I think I'm gonna stop there today. Thanks for the sub, Dubs. I know you're not there anymore. And Black Programmer Black, thanks for the follow. I'd be surprised if you're still there, but if you are, thanks. If there's anybody else there, thanks for watching. Consider following. It really helps. You can find me everywhere else, same name. YouTube, Twitter, wherever. You'll know it's me. Doing a good job, and I'm proud of you. Night.